and if you go down to like where the suppose not like a gym, but like to practice like it's like a gym mat, whatever. It's like a closed room gym area, and they set up like a
A
makeshift.
dance hall?
Yeah, something like that. Let's go with that. And it's just the point is they made it into a makeshift prison. Okay, for for because there's a few hundred people in this settlement, but
Do
there's
my
really nothing.
exercise.
Yeah, there's a lot of people and not enough space in this small settlement. But you can there's a lot of people. They kind of know each other, so they see you come in behind Mr. Conway. They kind of look at you funny, and some of them are happy, grateful, say, "Oh, thank you for saying blah blah blah," but others are not. So, all right,
I wave to all the people.
what are you guys gonna do?
Well, I take that. If we see an infirmary, I'm taking the guy to it.
Okay.
I also
All
follow.
right. So yeah, they take you to the infirmary and the second floor, and then they put the guy like on a bed and
What's the name of the people who beat him up?
the red hand.
Red hands.
Okay, so I put him down on the infirmary. Is there a doctor at there?
Yeah, there's a doctor. Well, basically a nurse turned doctor because she had to. Yeah, for out of
some
necessity.
some red hands beat this fella up.
Also
she's like-
stopped.
Yeah, and she's like, oh my, oh really? Yeah, we've been having trouble with them, and then also with the infected, but mostly with them because they really don't care about us or anybody besides themselves. And then as she's trying to look over to see what you did and all that stuff. And
Like what we did.
yeah, what you did to help to patch him up.
Mostly it's me, so I like
Yeah,
start
exactly.
explaining.
So,
And of course, because as a fellow licer, I guess I of course introduce myself. I'm Glenn.
mm. Yeah, so yeah, I'm Marie. I'm the nurse here. Well, nurse, doctor, handmaid, whatever. Like, what's it called? I forgot what the other name was.
Never mind.
Whatever. There's always all these positions. Yeah.
I don't know for how long we will stay here, but if you need, I can uh, give you some help with looking after him and maybe some other injured.
Okay. She's like, yeah, sure, of course. The whole help is always welcome. And then she goes and she takes you away to some of the to help out with some of the people that are sick, but not infected sick, but just sick or injured or whatnot.
Just
Okay.
asking to be completely sure that I'm not ripped off. Joke. I don't need to use any of my resources I have.
No, that's fine. No, you don't have to.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know
So
where
let's-
this will. One last thing, sorry, I interjected. Just apart from that, nothing else from me. At some point, I will probably ask if there is any chance they can spare me. Basically, what I will do is try to find a way to regain that one use of trauma kit, so I will have 5 uses once again, not 4.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Okay.
That's all
so
for
what
me for
do
now.
you guys-
What do you mean by favor? Yeah, I'm down quite a bit.
Okay.
I mean,
Alright.
I've got bandages and stuff. That'll help.
Okay, at some point, like after looking some injured, I could also like try to patch you up, but I will need to ask DM what exactly I need to use to
Also,
heal you.
I'd like to like if I like along the way as I was walking the guy, if I find like anyone who's like a leader, I want to find them.
Okay. So, well, the leader was the one that met you guys outside from.
Yeah, I go back to talk to him after I've carried the guy off.
Okay.
All right.
So what are those Big Daddy Z and Ray? What are you guys gonna do?
the leader. I mean, come on, we need to get these guys. We need to get them. We need to get them now. I want to get them now. We're gonna get them now. Z, you with me?
Yeah,
Big Daddy
I
Z?
guess. I guess.
Yeah, I guess. You're the fast talker. I'm not the fast talker. You need to talk to people.
All right. I'm just gonna say, hey, I need some medical attention here.
Okay, and then the and then the nurse kind of goes over. She's like, yeah, it says she see you got a little bit of
I got shot. I got a little bit of a bulletitis here. You know,
a little bit of bullets in you.
it's a family
So-
condition.
My one
granddad
weakness,
had it,
bullets.
Daddy had it. I have it. You know.
So she sets to work and trying to get the bullets out and whatnot, and so while he's doing that, Malin, you go to meet with the big guy. He set up office. He set up his office and the gym. All
right.
Like he not cornered off, but he put in like a desk, whatever. He set up an office in the gym, so you have to go see him there.
Okay, so I probably walk up to the dude and I like if he's like attending to something on his desk or like what is he doing?
Yeah, he's just reading over some papers and then talking to someone about, you hear some numbers and budget and money and not money, like supplies. That's what I was getting at. Supplies and all that stuff. And he hands off the paper and then he sits back, leans back in his chair.
All right, I give like maybe to get his attention, I give like a little knock on like maybe a wall he had set up or something.
Like a what?
Or like I try to get his attention by knocking on something like his desk or his like,
he's like,
like a wall.
He's like, yeah. So I believe we haven't met yet.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, I'm sorry for strolling up in here unannounced, but what is this place again?
So he explains, oh, well, this little abode some of us call home is Applesby. This is settlement, the closest you're ever going to find on these parts. We try to get by with what we have. We don't take kindly to strangers, but you're okay in my book because you brought one of ours and you helped us out, so we can help you. We'll help you what we can. But don't expect everybody to treat you the same.
All right, I say like maybe I like say what did he say? It was like the closest thing to a settlement. What about? I heard nearby there's a baker's town.
Yeah. Well, Bakerstown. Yeah, but that's like if you're walking there, it's probably gonna take you a good 1 or 2 days. Yeah, to get there. So it'll be a while.
Well, the apocalypse ain't going anywhere. I got 1 or 2 days.
Okay. All right. Well, then he jots down like probably like on a map. It says, "Hey, we're right here, and if you keep going this way, we're gonna. You can probably get there in like a day or two." So he basically draws you a map and trying how to get you there.
All right. Okay, I get the map, I guess, and I like put it in my bag, and I'm like, thank you kindly.
He's like,
you're doing for us.
Yeah, you're welcome. Well, thank you very much. And as soon as he shakes out your hand, he puts out his hand out. Do you shake it?
Yeah.
Do you shake his hand or?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're shaking his hand, then all of a sudden you hear the boom, an explosion, and as soon as that happens, all of a sudden like people start scrambling, screaming, and then you said when Mr. Conway he hears the explosion, he shakes your hand and he's like, excuse me, and he just keeps going, he just starts running, and then these two like bodyguards just go after him.
So like, does it look like he's running away, or is
he's going towards
he's running to deal with the problem, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I say like, where'd that sound like it was coming from? I say.
Oh, so he's like, oh, it's coming from the front entrance, and he goes over there, and that's where he's going. All right. So what
I
else?
hear the big boom, and I try to run out, and I try to establish what's going on. I'm trying to find anybody that seems somewhat calm and collective, and ask them, preferably a guard or something. And I'm just trying to get a situation report, like what the hell's going on.
Okay, so everybody's running around all crazy, and you see some of the guards running towards one direction in particular.
Mm-hmm.
There's, from what you can see, there's only like 2, 3, maybe guards where you are now, just running past you. So you stop him. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, like what's going on? Who's
like-
attacking?
He's like, oh yeah, so he kind of turns towards you real quick. He's like, oh, the red hand is here, and then he just turns around and goes in the direction again of whatever they were going.
Okay, I run inside as quick as I can. I find Big Daddy Z. I'm like, Big Daddy Z, the red hand's here. They're attacking. We got the walkie-talkie. Call them off, and I just throw the walkie-talkie at him.
Alright, so I'm gonna hop on the walkie-talkie and
Okay.
be like,
So, and as you're trying to talk through the walkie-talkie, all of a sudden a big, like, megaphone voice comes out,
From the speakers around the school.
no, not the school, from outside to in.
Okay.
And all of a sudden he's like, Applesby, it seems that you have housed some intruders, some people that have done a very bad thing against me and my kind. So I will not do anything. Just kindly give them back to me.
Fuck.
What do you guys do? And then all of a sudden,
Big Daddy Z!
of course, people
Ain't
start
nothing I can
looking
do
towards
about this,
where
man.
you guys are, of course, because people know that you are the intruders, and some of them kind of look at you with like pity, others look at you like with anger, others, Okay, and then all of a sudden you see people running in just different directions, and they're not as crazy, just screaming all of a sudden, but they're going down the stairs, and you see they're heading towards the gym.
okay.
And then again, the big megaphone comes back on. He's like, "You have 10 minutes," and so everybody's running right now towards the gym. So what do you guys do?
Big Daddy Z.
I guess while this is all happening, I'm helping people get in the gym and I'm like protecting the door.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay. What else? Glenn, what are you doing?
Well, I believe when the explosion happened, I was like in the infirmary helping
Yeah.
folk.
Yeah.
So I make sure that the nurse Mary has everything under control. Then I like go outside, and I believe when I hear the megaphone, I try to find observation position to see in what force they appeared, to like read the situation and try to figure
Okay.
out what we can
Alright.
do.
So that's fine. You can just go out one of the windows from the second floor, and then when you look down to where you think the explosion came, there's this guy on top of a Humvee, and with a megaphone, and he's standing behind one of the guys with the same uniform, with the red hand on his chest or whatever, doesn't matter, with a 50 caliber mounted, and there's 2 other Humvees next to that one. So
Fuck that.
Did that 2 other Humvees also have 50 cal mounted on them?
the 2 of them, no. The other 2 don't have one, no.
Oh fuck.
that's right.
So, and then
I have no idea about any of this. I'm just in the infirmary with Big Daddy
yeah,
Z.
you know there's something going on. You hear what's being
Okay.
said, but you don't know what, nobody knows what Glenn saw except Glenn. And
Yeah, basically, because he's a pretty brainy and gutsy guy, knowing that he will either try to figure it out if we stand any chance if we decide to stay and fight, or if he needs to just figure out the escape route. Any kind of
Okay.
role for that? I don't know.
I'll be right back.
so what are you trying to do? Trying to find an escape plan?
Maybe not one thing, but two things. First, figure it out, like size up the situation, figure it out if we stand any chance if we decide to stay and fight with them. And
Okay.
if
So
if I realize that it's impossible, then the second option, then the second action will be figure out the escape route.
okay. So but before we do that, I'm going to where Madeline. You there?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
also another thing
So-
is like if I'm in the gym, are there any like emergency exits in there?
Yeah, there's emergency exits. But the thing is that people don't care about emergency exit. People are gathered there because right now there's a small stage on the gym in the gym, and the convoy just steps up into the onto the stage, and then he kind of like puts his hands up, like trying to. People are like, you hear the whispers, the murmurs, and then just people talking and shouting and whatnot, and then he kind of like puts his hands up, and everybody just calms down, and then he's like, he's like, I know what they want. I don't know why they're asking this, but
So are they? Would I say they're not in a defensive position for the door?
what do you mean?
Like if these guys got in and started to shoot up the place, these guys would be like sitting ducks on the stage. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like the place is not like for the weaponry that the Red Hand has. These people, let's just say these people stand no chance. I can tell you that right now.
Okay, so what I try to do is that if there's anything like if everyone's like, does it seem like most of the people are in the room right now?
Most of the people, except the people that are injured and children and all that stuff. Mostly adults and like elderly people.
Okay, so what I do is I try to like take as much as I can from the room, like little pieces of like like the desk or like or something like that, and and I try to barricade the door and but I leave a spot like big enough so anyone could crawl in or could be like
Okay.
someone could just like put them in and like crawl under it, but like to the point where like they'd be at my mercy.
Okay. So
Sorry.
so yeah. So you start to do that, and then as soon as you see the let's call him the mayor. And he's trying to calm his people down, and one of them said no, but then one of them, as you're trying to do that, one of them yells out, "No, we don't need to give them to him. We need to give them. We haven't done anything. We don't deserve any of this. We need to give them to them. Give the intruders to them." And then another says, "No, but they're trying to survive. They're the same as us." And then
I just like as like I'm running around, I just holler back. If you guys can't protect yourselves, they'll kill us all. If you guys can't fight them back, they'll kill you all.
And he's like, but we don't need to kill them. Well, I mean, we don't need to fight. Sorry, we don't need to defend ourselves. We've been happy. We've been fine like this. And then they're like, yeah. And then another.
But like, what are they rallying again? Like I'm what I'm saying to them is that they're going to die whether or not they give us to them.
He's like, no, because. So he's and they're like and the mayor, sorry, Mr. Conway, he's like, well, they never got into this they've never done this before, so I'm guessing it's because you must have done something really bad. And
I might have killed someone, but I imagine these people and like I recall my information of them, and I just say they're gonna take what they want to take once they get in. They might not have done it before because you guys were ready, but now you're not. And I'm trying, and I start like barricading, and I'm trying to help. And I try to continue barricading.
And then again, then the megaphone comes back again, and he's like, "That first shot was a warning shot." And then again, you got 5 minutes left.
I don't think that's gonna do anything, but okay. Well, no. I'm the talker here, but I'm pretty sure that's the man in charge. I'm pretty sure the man in charge is outside, Red. I'm pretty sure that's the head honcho out there.
You piss him off. I don't care how you. I'm leaving.
I'm gonna turn on the walkie-talkie and be like, "This is your commander speaking. I order you to cease and desist your actions and report back to base immediately."
It worked.
I nudge him. I'm like, tell him something's came up.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of runners are attacking the base, and there's infected everywhere. We need you now. And then I'm gonna point my AK at the ceiling and start shooting in bursts. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that.
They definitely wouldn't hear AK shots coming from the
And
inside.
I'm not the talker. I'm glad we thought this through.
Yeah, so
Amazing.
I'm not shooting. I'm not. Alright, so
You didn't do that.
I did not shoot the gun, but I did say everything up. Alright, so I'm gonna roll my pen.
That would have been funny. Be like,
Oh, so close!
so do we just do another roll to see if they believe us? Is that how that worked?
No, they believe me either for a few moments or they need more verification.
You fire
Yes.
your AK at the ceiling.
Oh my
So
God.
they kind of. So you're just talking to the walkie-talkie to whoever's listening.
Yeah.
So
Oh
There-
shit.
so all of a sudden it's like comes back. It's like, wait, come again now, and then they just goes off again.
I go back on the walkie-talkie. I say, "This is your commander speaking. Those of you stationed out or who are now attacking Applesby, you need to get back to base now. We're getting attacked by a swarm of infected. We need you here now."
So enthusiastic.
So, and then your walkie-talkie turns on again. It's like, look, dumbass. This is Ernest Young. This is the leader of Red Hand. I know for a fact there is no infected.
I grabbed the
attacking our
walkie.
base.
I grabbed the
So-
walkie-talkie. And what's his name? Ernest Young.
Yeah.
I snatched the walkie-talkie from him. Well, Ernest Young, now I know your name. You're fucked. You don't know me. I could be in the ceiling. I could be under the kitchen counter. You don't know where I am. I'm gonna fucking find you. You're dead. And I just
And then you can see you see him press the button. He's like, "Goddamn redneck."
goddamn redneck. Let me tell you something. Redneck don't mean shit. My neck is fucking white like anybody else, unless you're black or Mexican or fucking Asian or European or there's a bunch of other races, but that's not important. Why am I talking to you? And I just shut it off.
And then, so
That's how it goes.
I just run out and I try to. I don't even know. I'm just stressed out right now. I just run out.
So then, while this is going on, you remember Brittany? She goes to these people in the gym are yelling at each other, and then they start to erupt again, and complain, trying to take you guys and all that stuff to give you guys up. And Brittany goes over to Law Woman. I think you're the only one in the gym right now, right?
Yeah.
So she goes up to you. She's like, she kind of whispers to you, hey. So I know that they'll probably leave us alone. We can tell them where you're going, but we can tell them after you guys have gone. So if you guys go and go under the gym. Go out these doors, and she just kind of like some doors that go up to another hallway. Once you go out, turn left, then go downstairs, and then there's supposed to be a locker room, and then in that locker room, while the infection, the apocalypse happened, and all that, there was